That was Brittany.
That's Jonathan.
Welcome back. We're going to be doing lesson 4, the Sabbath portion of lesson 4 from the Connecting to Life section at the back of the Cornerstone lesson. And so the Sabbath portion asks us to begin by reading Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. And it reads, "Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap." And then it is asking us to do the "What do you think" section of the lesson, which challenges us to look at some actions and think about the consequences. So it has a list of actions, and they want you to mark down whether it is immediate consequence, delayed consequence, or no consequence. IC, DC, NC. No AC. Cheating on a test, making fun of the new kid, skipping class, forgetting to say your grace, playing with your cell phone during church, eating 5 candy bars, attending a Friday night basketball game, telling your friends a lie, not studying your Sabbath school lesson. Now, which one do you think is an immediate consequence, and which one do you think is not?
I think that a delayed consequence, most of them here are delayed consequences. Like telling your friends a lie, they probably won't notice right away. But it'll come back around sooner rather than later.
I think that all these actions have consequences. I don't think there's one action there that does not have a consequence, including eating 5 candy bars. You eat 5 candy bars, your brain's going to be all over the place from all the sugar. There's a consequence to that. You won't be able to focus. It may seem like a minor consequence, but it is still a consequence. This week's lesson shows the consequences of not following God. Eli's sons, Hophni and Phinehas, were wicked priests, the worst of the worst. They performed a lot of evil acts, yet nothing happened to them for a long time. When you get away with unacceptable or ungodly behavior, are you more likely to do it again or to repent? Why do you think that is? Well, I think that when you get away with it, you're more likely to do it again and again because you think there's no consequence. You think you've gotten off scot-free. That's the same thing with criminals or people who commit crimes. It starts off with stealing or doing illegal activities once, and then when you think you can get away with it, you keep doing it or doing worse and worse more often until you do get busted. And it's the same thing with us in our Christian walk.
I think that oftentimes when you think of repenting is only when you do get caught, and that shouldn't be the case. I think that God is such a forgiving and understanding person that, as a teenager, if you can get away with something like without telling your parents, you probably would. But God isn't that type of parent. He's the type of parent that you want to tell him what you did wrong because you can't be forgiven if you don't tell him.
Indeed. So let us know what you think. Let us know let us know what you think about the unacceptable behavior and what you think of the "What do you think" section. What were your answers? Any other questions? Stay in school.
Sabbath school. Stay in Sabbath school.